step recording.
The blind person can also introduce this.
I name Babas. Please confirm that you can hear us.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, please.
Yes, please. I hope you heard us as we introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would like you to also let us know. Yeah.
What are the guidelines for introduction? Names and what?
Any other thing you'd like us to know?
My name is Ainemboaz Levitikas. I'm a student at Chambogo University, Accounting and Finance, and I'm a photographer. And I'm also a brother to Bruno. He works with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this your first competition or you've been there before?
Yeah, it's my first competition.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so we have this launch. Today we have the launch. It is I think it's the first launch, actually. Where are the balloons? Yes, there should be some balloons and we pop them. I don't take wine, but in case we could also have that. But this is our first ever launch of Wiki Loves Folklore in Uganda. But Wiki Loves Folklore has been there for some years, although it's not at the same level as other photographic competitions. So this year, the organizing team, we are here. Faith is leading this year the project. I am the whole year. Yes, as I also understand it. And Shafik has gone now. Shafik is also one of our members of this of the team. This time I think we have 5. Then we have Baloku. You know Baloku? I think he will be online at some point. And then we have it is Chief Alvin and also yes, quiz is also there. Yes, there is a quiz. Some of them are a bit undercover, but they are doing things behind the scenes. So we are many this year. Yeah, we got a budget and we are going to have activities around. I think when it comes to those activities you mentioned, yeah, we are going to concentrate on what Wiki Loves Folklore is. Now, I'm not going to give you a slide. I'm just going to go to the Wiki Loves Folklore International page and then we see what it is. Because I imagine so many of us have questions. We're like, now, yes, Wiki Loves Africa, Wiki Loves the monuments. What is this? Even some people are failing to say what folklore is. They're saying folklore. Yes, yes. But we shall get there. Yes, just like you see that that logo itself, it's a bit confusing. You're like, where are we going? It's going in all directions. But it is spelled all mentioned as folklore. Folklore. Yeah? Folklore. Just that. Yeah? And there is folk and there is lore. My chief Shafik has explained to us what folk is. Does anyone remember what folk is? Who's someone else? Yeah. We have some new members who have come in. We shall give you a chance later on. Who remembers what folk is?
Yes.
Not the one we used to eat.
I guess.
You are trying to reach there. How did I know Alvin remembers? Could you help us? Okay. Okay. Americans normally use this word. It's not British. Americans use it. For example, when they want to say a group of people somewhere, something, folk, they call them folk. For example, it's gonna go into culture, but folk is like a group of some people, an entity somewhere, like who have similar characteristics, ways of doing things, something like that. That's how it is. It's nothing hard. Yes. So when you add there the word lower, it's like unique about them, all known about them, all unknown about, such that folklore is going to help us give out what is unique about us to the world. Let them know what is unique about us. But for folklore, it's gonna be culture mostly. Okay? Culture, things to do with culture. So if I read here, it's a photographic contest. Oh, what happened? I think someone touched.
Maybe is on the display.
Well,
Don't you think the screen itself is off? Just
Screen. Yeah, let's see.
power issue.
oh, it's on.
Yeah, you check. Check and think it is the screen which is in.
Oh, that's somewhere where it's, I think in that.
The screen is powered directly on that side.
Oh, that's what happened.
Well, it has a remote here.
But this should show something as the screen. So
Let's try again.
Help me change the input to wireless. From the
Any boats to wireless. Which one is wireless? Is it the screen?
Yeah, screen.
Yeah. Done.
as the screen comes back, I think anyway it is back already. Just we are still sharing. Maybe we're sharing the screen already. In Mbaba, I think there's a third person online. Oh. So now that we know what folk is and folklore is, we should identify those unique things culturally. Ugandans. I think now when the picture is coming, for example, you say I am in Uganda. What are some of the things that are unique in our culture? Our dance is unique. You may not find it the same way for the Basoga or for the Atuso. So it's a unique thing. There's also a way we dress. Sometimes, actually, if you can, there is a way people walk, and it is unique, it is different. I was looking at some people is it in New Zealand or in Australia? There is a way they make their mouths. They make them turn to this kind of their mouths. When they are young, there are things they put on them, and the mouth goes out like this. Yes, it's a bit funny, but that's how they are. No, they are there in Australia and New Zealand, in that area. You might even fear to speak to them because the mouth comes out like this. So it is unique to them. It is something that can be shared with others. There was also a video I saw recently. Someone was pretending to say that who has heard of the hacker? It's a certain. I don't know whether it's a song, but it's a saying. In New Zealand, they normally do it, but they demonstrate it. There are certain sounds they make when they are saying it. So those are unique things about your culture. So when you look back at your culture, what are some of, in your society, what are some of the things that you normally don't find with other people? Those are the things we are looking out to getting through photographs. Also, those are images. Then you can do videos, you can do audio. What else can we do? Photographs, video, audio, mainly for commons. And then they are about their local folk culture to Wikimedia Commons under free license. So you'll be sharing these images, videos, and everything under the free license to be used on Wikipedia and other places with attribution. Now, this contest is focused on folk culture of different regions, including folk dances, folk music, folk activities, folk games, folk cuisine, that is food, folkware, folklore, sayings, and tradition, including ballads, folk tales, fairy tales, legends, traditional songs. Who has heard of Chiboko Mumbad? You've not heard of him? You not visit the museum, you had it. You know the story of Chibuko Mubale. So something like that, we can also share it here. Chibuko Mubale was some Uganda long time ago, the Uganda fighter who used to disappear in thin air. Yes, that is the story about him. So normally during those days when Uganda expanded, he was the lead person. The Vanillas could go to fight, they don't see the person they are fighting. So they throw their spears and they go this way, the guy is up. So he shoots them with the arrows when they're not seeing it. Until when they found out that, hey, the guy is up. They never threw this way, they threw up and they got him. That is a folk story. I don't know whether it is true, but in Uganda culture it is there. And there are people who actually pray to him. He's a spirit. Okay. Folk activities, games, cuisine are finished. Then seasonal events, calendar customs, folk arts, folk religion. You know that the Uganda calendar, you know how we mentioned how it is made? The Uganda calendar. For example, January. Who knows the name of January in Uganda? Gatonya. Yes. So you can actually write a story about it. Because for us, we know why it is called Gatonya, but other people want to know. February, we have even Musenene, which has changed to December now because they never came in November. But November is Musenene because that's the time when they come. Musenene. Yes, things like that. Now, this competition officially started in 2018. So it's about 6 years, 5 years. So it's a bit young. That's why we don't normally have themes. For example, when you look at other competitions, you can see that we have some things. Every year, a different thing. But for this one, to still open. Everything counts so long as it is within that. But please, specifically, concept. Someone was saying, do we post everything? You're not going to post a picture of you and your loved one. Okay? But if it is a wedding, you can capture. Actually, the picture that one in 2019 was for a Russian wedding. Just a simple picture, but it won. So you can take a good wedding in Uganda here and maybe the one of our Israel, and you see that you can win it. So please, culture unique to your society. That's what it is, mostly. How am I doing about time? Yeah, past them. So our objective this year. Thank you. So if you visit the main page of Wiki Media Community User Group Uganda, I don't know whether you guys know the link. Those ones who are new might not know the link, but let me paste it here. Those ones online, I'm pasting it for you so that you can reach it. You see that the Wiki Loves Folklore 2024 activities there. It is here, activity, event, and activity, so activity. So it will take you to our landing page. I hope it is this one. So this is the landing page for Wiki Loves Folklore in Uganda, but there's an international page also. I don't specifically visit on this one, but for this particular launch, we shall use the landing page for Uganda. It has still mostly the same information for you. Since I said we have no unique theme, you still stick to what I've said. You can upload pictures, videos, or audio recordings of the same things. And I think most of those things you would get them in December. When we travel and go back to the villages, those things happen a lot. Also, when schools are closing, we do so many competitions. You can capture such images. In January, this being 2024, someone who is in Imbalo will enjoy it. Because now we shall have the Imbalo sessions when you're on. So you can also capture that. I also saw Kalamajong have some other photo sessions. If someone is based there, please, it is a good time for you to capture. I don't know if we have anyone from that region. Or who travels there. We do it. No, that's good. So as I was mentioning, this year, our organizing team is here. I think some of us did not appear, did not attend physically, but I am Tamba. When you see Tamba, that is me. Then Chakwera is this one, not the one in the, is it Zambia or Zimbabwe? Yes, so there is also Baruch Brian, Divine, then Macholi, who is Chris, and Alvin, who is the prof. Is he the prof or the lawyer? And then we have FakeTube, who is the chief. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you have any questions, we shall answer them later. Thank you. But I think now you have an idea about what it is. All right.
Thank you, Joe. The next person now is Alvin, and he's going to show us up to how to upload content on the Wiki form.
The main page has some examples like of folklore images, because they have talked about culture, but culture is a little bit wide. If you could down there is
They are here.
so down, if you go down.
I could actually give you these the winners themselves.
No, if you go down on the previous page, there is the different categories. The first one is people and activities. Then there is cuisine, which I think is food.
And now.
Then there is dances, folk dances. Which other one was there?
For festivals.
Festivals.
And music.
And folk music.
Costumes. Actually, costumes win a lot, from what I saw. Yes, they win a lot. So, those are samples in case you want to. This one
You can just upload.
Yeah, but it is what? It's a costume.
Like,
yeah, it is made in a way. The person has not created it on. It was designed. Yeah. Okay, but I think it looks over like a skirt or what, but it's a costume. I think it has a story about it so that you can understand. Yeah.
Thank
Alvin,
you.
yes.
Any other questions before Alvin steps in? Done.
No questions. Huh?
Trevor, any other questions?
Good morning once again.
Good morning.
I'm Alvin Akejeka. I've been with Lydian for 5 years now. I love photographic competitions, but I also participate in Wikipedia editing challenges. So today I will take you through how to upload an image on Wikimedia Commons. Forgive my voice, I have flu. Wikimedia Commons. It's a simple step. There are simple steps. Everyone can do it so easily. I believe by the time we finish, everyone will be confident with Wikimedia Commons and how to upload to it, and the different things you have to fill in before you upload an image. For the benefit of demonstration, let me sit down. I think everyone will hear me. Okay. So the first step, when you're going to upload anything on Wikimedia Commons, let's say you're not in you're even not in a competition or a challenge like Wiki Loves Folklore, but you want to upload any image you want, you go to Wikimedia Commons. So when you go to Wikimedia Commons, you'll see this page that comes up. These are different things on Wikimedia Commons. It's a sister project to Wikipedia. So the second step is just clicking on upload. But now they tell you they need what? You have to log in before you upload. When you click the upload button, they will tell you okay. Now, when they tell you to log in, if you have an account, you will log in. But if you don't have, you can create a so you can create an account. For example, Tamdra, you can create an account from this place. Okay, you can here on the bottom left, they tell you, do you have an account? If you don't have an account, you're new to Wikipedia, Wikimedia Commons. You click on.
It doesn't have HTML.
So if you don't have an account, you can come here and create an account. You input the username you want to use. But one piece of advice is that you shouldn't put like a company name or a brand name as a username. Just use your name, maybe initials or any nickname you want to call yourself. Then input a password and input your email so that, for example, you can upload an image and it wins an international competition, but there is no way they can trace you. So inputting the email can help you be traced in case you're needed. So after creating an account, say, for example, now I will come back to login. Let me log in here. So then you come to here to when it brings a page like this, when you're uploading, if you have the images on your laptop, you can just come here and select media files to share. Then you check in any what that you want to upload. Let me look for any photo here. So
Okay.
any photo. That's it. You can just use one of them. Yeah. That was So you come here, look for any photo. Let me search for any photo. If Break has any photo here. Let me open like this photo here. Let's say that's the photo I want to upload, but I will not make a complete upload. I was talking to you. Then you come here, click on continue. Then you tell us if it's your own work or you're free to use it. Like, is it your own work and you're free, and anyone is free to use it? Like here, you're giving away the rights to the photo, so that if anyone else comes on Wikimedia Commons, they can use it for. They can come, get it from there, use it anywhere they want, as long as they attribute you. So you say it's your own work, but if it's not your own work, you're uploading a photo in the public domain, but it's not yours, you're not the one who took it or have rights to it. You come here and tell us if else it's someone's work, then you describe for us why you got it, the terms and conditions. But I would advise people to only upload their own work. It's ideal. So when I tell them it's my own work, I go to next on the bottom. So sorry. So I say this is entirely my work. So on the, you describe for us if it's your own work. Then on the second one, which license do you want to publish this work under? Different. This is a new what? Which one is better? The third one. Okay. Okay. Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike. These are licenses. Maybe at a later point, Geoffrey will clarify to us the difference between these licenses, the waiver, attribution, and share alike. But here it's just a matter of which rights are you giving away. Then you come here, please select the option that best describes the purpose of your work. You can tell us if you took this photo like on your Christmas day or at home, and it's yours, it's like irrelevant. You can tell us this is for my personal use or what. Or but if it provides knowledge, you can click this work provides knowledge. Then you go to next. So here on the image title, you can tell us what's in the photo, what's the significance of the photo. If it's a person, you tell us their name, image title. Then on the caption, you also caption it. I think how you do WhatsApp statuses, if you upload your image, how you usually, those words you usually use to describe what's like on your WhatsApp status and what, you caption it that way. It can be a short creative what. Then you come here on description. On description, you describe what's in the image, maybe where it was taken from, its significance, if it's like a folklore, let's say heritage, maybe people are eating a certain kind of food. You tell us this is this kind of meal like ruwombo. It's usually cooked in the Uganda region. Then you tell us the functions. Maybe you just give a description so that when someone comes to check on the image, they understand what's going on in the image. So, but I wanted to interest you here. Okay, in this section here, most of the photos people take, it becomes so hard for people to caption and describe because naturally people don't like writing long things. They can just put one word or two, which is not so descriptive. Someone might not understand fully what's in your image. That's why I believe AI can help us, like ChatGPT. It's better. You can go to ChatGPT, tell it what you want. Maybe I don't know if he has it here. Tell it I have a photo. You describe for it, then you tell it suggest for me a title, suggest for me a nice caption, maybe suggest for me a good description. Then if it gives you something, you can look for a way of editing it to fit what you really wanted. And then you copy and paste in those sections. It becomes much easier. It can suggest for you a very nice title, suggest for you a caption, suggest for you a description. So let me say I've given my what as the image title, maybe the caption, I've written everything and pasted. Then also I've described. All these, you cannot jump them. So if the photo has metadata, it will automatically give us the date. But if it's like a screenshot or these other images that are not understood or like they don't have metadata, you can put for us when you uploaded this image manually. Just come here, select the date and the month when you took that photo. Then another important, let's say, let me select the date here and say you want it on 16, 2024. That's when, or I go back to December. You say I took this photo on 22nd December, which was a Friday. Then I come to categories. Now this is the most important place that you shouldn't jump because categories help get to the images quicker. If you can say this year's category will be Wiki loves folklore 2024 in Uganda. So every photo that will be uploaded by anyone and he puts it under that category, they will be grouped together. Like if someone goes to that section, they'll be able to see everything under that category. And as Uganda are using Wiki loves folklore 2024 in Uganda. So Wiki loves. So it's case sensitive, like everyone Wiki loves folklore 2024 in Uganda. So if you write it like that, it will bring you this little suggestion below. You click on it. But if you've written it badly, for example, if Uganda is maybe in lowercase or something, or you've not written it well, this option down here will not come. So when you write, you click on this. It will tell us Wiki loves folklore in Uganda. So if you want, you can add the location. If you're into that, if you like that, you can continue and give us, but it's optional. You can also add some information you want people to understand about that photo. Then you publish. But specifically, I don't want to publish this image here because it's not mine and what, but it's just the what. So the what? Yeah.
It appears red. That means that's a business.
Yeah.
If you see it in blue, that means that
For example, if I put like Wiki, Wiki, maybe as Folklore, in Uganda. It will not bring me any option here. So even if I put in it, it will be in red like this. Now this is a wrong category, which should not be there, so you cancel it. But if it's there, it will give you the suggestion below. You click on that. Then you publish. Okay. When I go to publish, okay, here they are telling it will fail. Eh?
Someone has that.
Yeah, yeah. If you title your image with the same title that anyone else has ever used, it will refuse to publish. For example, someone has ever used this real title on some image. I don't know which type of image is. Let me click and see this type of image here. So someone hold it. Even the name is Tom Kazika.
Russian.
Yeah. So I think this is a place called Haha. So it will refuse if you try to give the same title to different images. So I will go for a half, at least that one there would have. So, okay. Now, here they will ask you if you want to add any metadata, but metadata is another topic and another day. You can you can tell what is okay here when they tell you what is portrayed in this image in this file. You can tell us a map of America, just like maybe a map of America. Say USA. Yeah. So let's say map of suggestions. Okay, we can say a map. If it's a cow, you've uploaded a cow, you can put cow and you check in the suggestions. If it's like cooking, the type of cooking, the type of crop, you put it for them. Then you publish. This is the last step. But also this step, if it's hard for you, you can just skip it. Just publish directly. But if you can describe, it helps to describe the image. Then you publish everything. That is the very last step of how to upload. So I've told you, you can go to Wikimedia Commons, do Wikimedia Commons, then go on the upload button on the top right. But now there is another way of uploading, like for example, specifically for this competition, we can go to our landing page, which is Wiki loves folklore 2024 in Uganda. So we have our landing page here, Commons Wiki Loves Folklore 2024 in Uganda. You can just search that, go to it. Then you see this here, this button here that tells you upload now. So I can also pass through this what. Then I go to select media. I go back to the process that we talked about. So there are two ways. You can either search Wikimedia Commons and go there, upload, or go to our landing page, go to that upload button and upload something. Any questions? Or any step that you didn't get well, so that I clarify on it. Yes.
Question about branch templates.
batch uploads. Okay, I'm not too conversant with batch uploads because I've not used them. But if you want to upload like a lot of images at the same time, it's the same process. You go here and select media. Let me look for pictures here. Let me open these ones. So I can highlight all of them. I can highlight them and start uploading them. You see, they all come at the same time. So they will take some time as they are trying to upload. Everything will tick. So if you want to do it quickly, if you have like 100 photos, or let's say you have 10 photos of the same place, like you have 10 photos of this same room, means all the 10 photos will have one title, maybe one caption, maybe the same description. So it's better to upload them at once, give them a title at once, and then upload quickly. It quickens the thing. But if you want to name the photos differently, it's better you upload one by one. So but I will not upload them. I will just finish. Okay. If anything has refused, you can remove this. We go quickly. Yes. So if these ones delay you or they fail to upload for some reason, you can remove them. You can remove some and remain with only. So one to go. So here down they will tell you all uploads were successful. So you just put on upload. So these are my own work, the same word, entirely my own work. We go to these slices that they told us about. Then I go to next. So if I give it an image title, let me say Shafiq. Let's say I've given it also a caption. And I've talked about it, the description. Then I gave it a date, let's say on 1st. Then I've added my category. Let's say I've added the category already. So here they will tell me, there is an option here down here. It says copy information to all uploads. So, okay. So here, down here, they will ask you what you want to copy to all those images. You can unselect the things you don't want if you want to put them manually. If you want to use the same title, you can click on that for all the images you've uploaded. If you want to use the same caption, you click on it. If you want to use the same description, you can click on it. If it's not, you remove, you go manually there and add the description for each and every one. So if everything else is okay with me that I want to give the things the same thing, they will name them as, let's say, Alvin 1, Alvin 2, Alvin 3, the same title, but with 1, 2, 3. So then you tell us copy. So automatically on every image, you realize it has the same font. Maybe Shafiq 3. Now this is Shafiq 4. Then you publish, you continue. It's how it's done. So any other question? Yes. Videos. It's the same, but maybe Geoffrey will clarify, will add on it for the videos.
Yes, there's a particular format that is allowed. So you can't allow upload like MP4. You have to convert it to it's no. It's is it OGG?
Yes.
There is like there is a tool which is online. I upload the converter. So you upload your video, then it converts it for you to that format and then upload. Maybe we shall let me find if I can find the link and share.
Yeah, a video is not that simple. It has to follow some specific steps, but specifically for images, that's what you should use. That's how you should upload. Okay. Okay.
Metadata remains the same. You convert to that.
It captures the metadata automatically.
Okay.
It's a tool that was created by Wikimedia. So it captures, doesn't delete the metadata. If you use like other softwares, then the metadata appears as if the video was created by that software that you used. It's advisable to use like the online or
Don't know what is, why is doing like this.
Husband, can I say something?
Okay, you can.
Yeah, so I believe, sorry for the English. I'm still up and down,
Yeah.
but I hope you've specified the specific category we're going to be using for
Mm.
images.
Mm.
And then secondly, there is an issue of copyright when these people are uploading images. Some photographers, they usually, some of the, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that some photographers, like for example, there is an image of mine that I uploaded. Remember, they changed the way we upload images, the interface for choosing, is it your work and all that. It's just a new one. So even when you're uploading an image that has been taken by another photographer, and again you choose that this one is not my image, it contains someone's work, they will want you to verify the copyright that that photographer has allowed you to use those images. I think I'm going to share with you a link, and you see, I uploaded the image as it is for quasi photography, but now they tagged it that it is going to be deleted soon because they want verification that quasi photography allowed me to use that image under that public license. So I think we need to clarify more on that, meaning that when these people are using, say they have borrowed a camera from someone, they should request them maybe to first change the metadata within their cameras. Because you find someone has put maybe brand photography, copyright Brian, and all that. So when you upload and Wikimedia Commons sees different metadata, that one is going to be quite different for them. That's what I can say. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Brian was talking about categories. As I've told you, the category is very important. Don't forget about it. It's Wiki Loves Folklore 2024 in Uganda. That's the category we will use. Yes, Brian?
I was saying we have images from Wiki Loves Folklore 2024 in Uganda. That one is the specific one to capture images for this year. So that's what you're supposed to use. Okay. I'm going to send it within the chat.
Okay. Brian has clarified that we will use images from Wiki Loves Folklore 2024 in Uganda. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very.
The name of that, for example, the name of that particular image. You can also add an additional category to make it easy also for people to identify the image.
Yeah. So another thing that Brian has reminded me about is the photos you're going to upload. Don't upload someone's work. I would like it would be better to upload your own work, but also don't watermark it like Wikimedia Commons. You're not supposed to upload any watermarked image because most times watermark means someone still has some rights over that image. And here on Wikimedia Commons, you just upload photos that you're giving out freely. Like freely, anyone can use them as long as they can attribute you. So that's why like whatever you're going to upload shouldn't have a watermark. Even logos, yeah. So, any other question? Or maybe if you've missed a step or something. If you've got everything, thank you very much. You can, if you get lost on the way or don't know the next step, you can type in our WhatsApp group and someone will come on and help you on how to upload. How to upload it. Okay, thank you very much. Let's wait for the next present. Thank you. Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you very much. If anyone of you has a question, please let us know. Does anyone have a question? You do, right? First introduce yourself first and then because you can do it.
Myself, right? My question is, I need a clarity.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce this media to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've shared the link in the group. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, let me tell you the formats. People work with videos can easily do the comparison. Formats. So the media formats they allow is WebM, MPEG-1 and MPEG-2, and also OGG. So if you can convert your video to any of those three formats, then it will be accepted. The MP4 formats, they don't accept it. The WebM, OGV, and then MPEG. Yeah, but she's saying it has a limit. They only allow you to use it if you have ever uploaded more than 50 images on Wikimedia Commons. So if it's your first upload, then it will not work.
But in all of them,
But you can use it and convert.
But it looks like this. So just upload your video, then you convert or use that format. Then you add the name of the title and then you add the category. I think the only challenge is that it reduces the video quality somehow.
Because it is an unopened format, which will be there even in 1,000 years to come.
There are some images that were uploaded for. Can you check some of the winning videos from last year?
So, yeah, I think we can see.
Yeah, I think the category for video is different from the one for photos. They're not in the same category when they're doing the judging.
I think the focus now.
Yes, that's what I saw. I don't see the video.
Even for Wiki in Uganda.
No, like
Because Chappelle always uploads videos right away.
what they are not seeing.
So maybe the category uses.
There's no video.
There's no video.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the next.
You're free.
Yes.
Yeah, if you go to the international page for Wiki Loves Folklore, and then you click on 2023 winners, they are going to display a list, and you'll find that there is a video that won the previous competition.
Wiki Loves 20. You say
You scroll.
yeah,
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a video that won.
only the words. Very mariage. But I think to win this time it's simple. Just like it. Adongo. So get the sound.
No, this is not the
How about Odi? Odi.
Actually, they consider images, videos, and sounds also. They also consider sound.
Also consider sound.
Yes, sounds, videos, and images. Though images sound more than the rest.
Yeah, but once again.
Like that.
Yeah, and it's the winner.
But the device also, I think, matters.
Which device?
The one is using.
I think you see there is the best audio down there.
There is what? Yeah, actually, I've seen.
But it seems it was
I
deleted.
think he's the only one who did what? He's the only one who uploaded. This is selected for deletion.
Yeah, maybe it means. Actually, I think you should also.
After winning, then they selected it for deletion.
I think people also should be renaming their images very well. Sometimes you find to have that default name, the camera name. I think also you should address that one.
Oh.
Anything that is generated on Wikipedia, it means it was deleted.
Put the sound. Put the sound. Oh,
The camera matters.
oh, yeah.
But that one had a poor quality. But I think what they considered was the instrument and the audio coming from the instrument.
You can also show us the photos. They look nice. The
Yeah.
videos very nice.
Indians, they had to win a joy guitar.
This is what I was talking about. Look at them. Yeah.
Very tough. This is what the word.
Very nice.
This one you have it in the.
I thought they did over a period of time. When you're still young.
You think it's attached or
No, that's
this is more
Yeah.
that is torture now. Violence.
Actually, it's not structure, it is a sign of beauty.
To them, but to us,
I think I think we have it. Is it in northern Uganda or southern
because
Sudan?
if you cannot decide,
They like golden color.
but you see these guys. What says Muhammad El Idris? Consolation. These are just consolation.
But then the one.
The winners are. Yeah, you saw the consolation looks like
Papua Guinea.
Papua New Guinea. Hey. Huh. These guys, how did they get?
Not phone, the camera, because the camera of the phone will not work.
iPhone.
How you use it.
This one for Papua New Guinea.
All those,
This
Maybe the
one,
back.
Papua.
I think the phone is how you use it.
No,
Can
but
be a
even
very good-
iPhones, now they have this one
Yeah,
15
Samsung.
captures in 8K. 15 captures in 8K. That means it has a very good quality.
I think, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the one coming. The other thing. Alvin, help me with that. Help me. That lapel.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Matthew Chris Bennett. I'll be taking you through the ed platform concerning editing content related to Wiki Folklore. I'll sit as I try to demonstrate. We are going to shift from Media Commons to Wikipedia, because basically you're going to be doing more rating than uploading content. A quick way it is just go to your browser, type in Wikipedia. Yes. Let me check it here. Great. We are going to start with our landing page. To talk about the dashboard, we created a dashboard to help us track your contributions on Wikipedia. So to access it, you're going to go to your browser, type in Wikimedia Community User Group Uganda. So we are going to go to our landing page for Wikimedia User Group Uganda, the meta page. From there, you will go to events and projects. This one. And on our landing page for events and projects, we have our events 2024. The first event is the one which is Wiki Loves Folklore. And on there, you'll find a link to the dashboard. That's the dashboard. If you haven't joined, you have to log in using Wikipedia. It will ask you to you will have to allow it to authorize it so that it needs permission to perform the following actions. As you can see, perform high volume activity, interact with pages, and perform administrative action. So from there, you join. So far, we have the dashboard extracts 3 pages have so far been created. 10 pages have been edited, a total of 132 edits made, and so far 13 editors have joined. I'll encourage you also to join the dashboard so that your contribution can be tracked. From there, we can go back to Wikipedia and talk about editing. You can just type in your browser Wikipedia. It's mostly the first site you go to. It is the first site, Wikipedia, and from there we are basically going to be dealing with the English articles and also those who can edit to their languages and also the translations. You are welcome to edit or translate to another language. I'll go to English. Let me first log out. So this is the landing page for Wikipedia. That's it. If you're a new user, you're required to create an account. If you are an old user who's just returning back, you can log into your account. So after putting in your user details and the password, you can log in. Do we have anyone who doesn't have an account on Wikipedia so that I can take this through? Or all of us, we are covered with creating an account? And I'd like to inquire if there is anyone who doesn't have an account on Wikipedia. I will assume all of us have, so I'll just go. So we are going to be editing content or creating content. That's articles related to Wiki Folklore. It can be traditional music, it can be traditional dance, it can be the food and more stuff related to the traditions and the activities as it is. So we are going to I'm going to use an article. I'm going to write about Busoga music. I don't know if it exists, but let me just do a quick search. So if you want to write about something, you have to first check, does that article exist, so that you don't write about an existing article already. So Busoga, let me try checking out if it exists. Busoga music. Trying to make a search, we don't have Busoga music, but we have something like Uganda music. And so implying this article, which I'm trying to create, will be new. Trying to look through the list of the pages which has similar information regarding to Busoga. The page Busoga music doesn't exist. So implying I'm going to be writing it for the first time. However, for you to first write about something, you will really need supporting information. That's references. So I'll first go to my another tab on the browser to check about Busoga music. I'll do a quick search to see if there is any information on the internet which talks about Busoga music. Doing a quick search, these are, oh, this is a YouTube video. We can, I'll basically need more of the information. Trying to look through which information talks about Busoga music. A quick search. Basically, these are music sites. There is less about Busoga music. Oh, there is this one. There is this one which talks about Busoga music. Just a disclaimer. Basically, articles related to folklore, they have less references. Less people write about it. You don't have to be worried that I'm writing an article, but I don't have any reference or anywhere at site. Basically, for these ones, they can even accept an article which doesn't have any reference. However, you have to make sure that at least you have where you can get this information. The reason most of this information are usually given out orally, and the media companies or the news companies which are writing more about the newspaper, they rarely put in time to go and write more about this one. And that's, I think that's where we as Wikimedian can come in, write about what is existing, about these various the traditional activities and the music. So I think this one talks about the Bigwala. Bigwala is the traditional dance for Busoga, traditional music for Busoga. So it talks about Bigwala music, and dance is a cultural practice of Busoga people of Uganda performed during royal celebrations such as coronation, funerals, and in recent decades on social occasions. So I think I have where I can get some information about this article, and I think, yes, I can read about it. Okay. However, for me to quicken my work, let me search about, I've seen here on my search, there is Uganda music. I'll take a look about how is Uganda music was written so that I can get a structure of how I can write more, how I can write about the Busoga music. Because most of this information we are writing might be not the same, but someone else wrote it in a different tribe. For example, here, someone wrote about Uganda music. And Uganda music, I guess it has the same structure, the article. So I'll take a leaf on this article so that I can know how I can structure my article, because for these articles, they don't have an exact template. Like some articles have templates that if you from introduction, you go to this one, you go to this one. But for this one, we don't have We don't have a template. So we can use Uganda music as our template to help us quickly do what? To help us write our article. For articles on culture, I wouldn't encourage you to write it at a rush because they have a lot of information which we really need to capture. From there, I can use this one as my guiding document because it talks about the musical instrument which you shall need in the Busoga music. It talks about the musical scale. We shall also need in Busoga always their musical scale and the forms, numbers, the inherent patterns, the relationship between the instruments. So you find that the Buganda music article is of great importance to us because it will really guide us on which we can write about and what we can write about. However, you can still add into your article, keep it because the more information you get, the more you can add on. I'll go straight away to writing our article concerning Soga. I'll need to get another tab. I'll have to keep this one because I'll need it. Let me create another tab. When you're writing an article, we usually use the sandbox because it gives us time for you to, especially for people who are not more experienced, to give you time for you to write at your own pace and also to be able to rectify your errors before publishing it to the main space. However, for those who are experienced, they can write from the space direct. But for this, I would encourage you to write from the sandbox. It will help you to do what? To be able to track in case you have to make some edits, in case you want to modify something, and also to do it at your own pace. When you get time, you can come back. When you get more references, you can come and improve your article before you submit it or for review or you publish it to the main space. Basically, because if you write an article which is of a poor quality, chances are high that they may delete it. And that's a demotivation for someone who's trying to write. So we're writing from the sandbox and we give it more time is the best way to do it. So we shall use the sandbox. Take this one. We go to the sandbox. Sandbox is located here where you see this symbol for a person. You scroll down, there is top, there is sandbox, there is preference. For this, we are going to use the sandbox. That's the sandbox. However, let me use this. So you write from your sandbox. A quick way to do this so that you can write, because the sandbox give us options, write more than one article in the sandbox at the same time. So the quick way you can do this, you go to your sandbox, copy the link, the upper link, URL, which is this one, which we are copying. Let me highlight it. This one, you highlight it up to here, sandbox. Then you can copy it or cut it. Let me copy it. So after there, you can paste it to your browser. This link contains the detail of the user, which is your username here, naturally, and also the sandbox. So here, after the word sandbox, in the slash, you can add there the article which you want to write about. That's the title. So my article I want to write about Busoga music. I can write here Busoga music. And press enter. From there, it tells you Wikipedia doesn't have a user page with its exact name. Before creating this page, please see that. But here you can just come to start the user Uganda music. And we have started it. You can write it anytime, you can edit it. So I'm going to write about this one, but I'll pick a leaf how Uganda music was wrote, which is this one, so that I can be able to draft or to structure my article. So I'm going to start off Busoga music. Is also known as, because as we read from this reference, Busoga music is also called Bigwala. So for someone who may search for Bigwala, can land on the same page, and someone who search for Busoga music can land on the same page. So I'll put that it's also called as Bigwala. Let me just pick a link. Uganda music is a music culture developed by the people of Uganda with many features distinguished. Bigwala music and dance is a cultural practice of Busoga people of Uganda, performed during loyal celebration. So this is what I'm going to use as my introduction. However, we are not required to do copy and paste. So we shall have to paraphrase our statement and write it in our own way so that it's not a direct copying and pasting. And this is what I'm going to do while I'm here. Let me do this. I've created another tab so that created two different tabs to help me easily get that information. So Busoga music is also called as Bigwala music and dance. So this is the opening state. This is, I'm trying to write an introduction about Bigwala music. So it's a cultural practice of Soga people of Uganda. I can paraphrase it and say is a practice, is a cultural practice for Basoga done during cultural, or let me use traditional celebrations like Here they tell us that it is performed during rare celebrations such as coronations and funerals and recent social occasions. So I can say the sorghum is also called or also known as the Gwala music, and dance is a cultural practice for Basoga done during the traditional celebrations like royal coronation, funerals, and social occasions. So that can be my introduction, and I got this information from this page, so I'll have to cite it. For me to cite, I'll come on this site where I'm getting the information. I copy the link. Okay. I come on the page I'm editing. You come here, we have various symbols. So I'll come here where there is something like a quote. I tap on it. When you're adding a citation, there are three options. We have automatic, where you just paste your link and you tap on generate so that it is automatically generated. The information is automatically generated. Then we have manual, where you input all the information from this web page manually. For example, if it is a website, you tap on website and you input all this information, the author name, the first and the last, the source date, the date when you accessed this information, sorry, the date when this information was published, the title of the article which you write or which you were trying to cite, the URL, and you can also come to the access date, when did you access this information, and the name of the website. However, you can first try with automatic, because for it is simple. In case doesn't, because there are some links which can't, or there are some sites which can't be generated automatically, so you have to do it manually. So we shall paste the link which we copied from the other side, and we try to generate. So this one was generated, and that's okay. So we don't need to do manual. But if it can't generate, you have to do it manually. You have to add the citation. So we can insert our citation. That's done. So we can continue with our editing. Personally, this is how I do it. I usually structure my article so that I know that from this sub-heading, I go to this one. So I'll pull a leaf from Uganda music, and I'll start with my first heading as musical instruments. Sorry. So from here, if you have any question, you can ask as we go on. Is there any question as we move on? So we shall go to my first heading is musical instrument. You highlight if you want to make it an heading. After highlighting, you go where you see the word paragraph. In paragraph, we have is paragraph, there is heading, sub-heading 1, sub-heading 2. So this one is an heading. So I'll tap on heading, and this is how it appears. In our statement, the introduction, okay, when you're writing, there are some words or there are some phrases which are already existing on the internet. So you can try to interlink it to add in links so that in case someone is asking about, sorry, in case someone is wondering what is Bigwala, I'll try to see if there is any article related to Bigwala. You highlight the word you want to add a link. You come here, it's called link. There is that, or you can press a shortcut, which is Control K. So you search, is there any word called Bigwala? Yes, there is some article here called Bigwala. I've tried to add in an article so that in case someone is wondering what is Bigwala, you can tap on the link to take a look to that. So from there, we can link, so we can add a link to Busoga because that's a popular word. It's a tribe, so it exists on Wikipedia. So you can add a link, you highlight the word, you can come here, which is a link symbol, or you can use a shortcut, which is Control K. So you can come here, and there is Busoga, which is a traditional Bantu kingdom, and it's what we are meaning. So I'll add it here. What I'll talk about is saving. When you are going to be publishing your content, you are going to use some hashtags to help in the tracking of. A hashtag will help you to compete in this national competition, which is Wiki Labs Folklore in Uganda. However, these hashtags, you have one which is for international. You require to add this hashtag so that in case you can compete not only on local scale, but also on the international scale. Let me share with you there. So in this competition, we are going to use the following hashtags, which is hashtag hash WLF, which is Wiki Labs Folklore. And also you can add another hashtag, which is WLF. This one is for international, so that you can be tracked. You can compete not only in the local competition, but your contribution can be tracked even on the international scale. This one, Wiki Labs Folklore Uganda. This is for our competition here in Uganda. This is also another hashtag. And there is also another hashtag, which is hash WLF UG 2024. And these are the hashtags which we shall be using. I'll share in the group. However, before adding the hashtag, you can also add the description of what you have, the description, the edit summary. For me, I've created an article about soccer music. After that, you can publish your page. Remember, this is in your sandbox. You can come and check on it. You can come and edit anytime and improve or expand anytime you get. Oh, all right, let me just finish with this one. Here we have to add our heading for the references so that all the references attracting one's. So we use the same procedure. You highlight what you want to make it an heading. Then you go where there is paragraph and heading. So for me, I'll be building on this one with time. However, for that time, I'm going to end here and request for any other question. In case you have any question, you can ask. When you're publishing, any changes you have made, don't forget to put the hashtags, which is W, #W, WLF. Now we have #WLFUG and WLFUG 2024.
Just a quick one. Part of the hashtags, are we also adding categories?
Categories are added on images. For here, it's called, when you're adding to your edit summary, they are not categories that you can call it, okay. You can call it categories, but here you are going to use these ones for Wikipedia, which is #WLF. We have #WLF UG 2024 and #WLFUG. Those are going to be like our categories on Wikipedia. But for Wikimedia Commons, when you're uploading photos, you are going to use the other categories, which is images from Wiki. Wiki loves Folklore in Uganda 2024 and Wiki loves Folklore in Uganda 2024. Those are for. Yeah, another question. I can welcome the next person. The photo. You are most welcome now.
Thank you very much. Our time has made us spent, and this is like the episode of the launch. We're actually closing the launch. But before we close, I'd like to thank you all for coming. And we have, as a COT of Folklore, we have tried to make sure we keep the reimbursement of transport aware of what the trade are thinking as you please. But before that, I'd like to ascertain that the next steps for Wiki Folklore are going to be as such. We're going to have the competition between January and February, and then the jury team will take over between March, and then we'll be ready in April. But in the same alignment as the international competition. So we won't take as much time, but we make sure we have the best of what we have so far. Yeah, as Folklore. Considering this is going to be like the first of its kind in our repository, right? Yeah. So I think that's about it. Breakfast is served. Don't forget to sign for your allowance. And once again, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. In case you have any other questions, there is Chris to ask, Chris Machori, Alvin, Shafiq, and Katerina also here at your disposal for any questions. Right? Is that okay? Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Please break a leg. Yeah.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
For those, I think there is some data support for those who are going to be doing the uploading, writing articles. So don't hesitate to reach out to Quella for some support so that you can do the work.
50,000
Number comments. I just want to encourage, if you have any photos from your archives you ever gone like maybe to a wedding, or even a photo of traditional food, traditional clothing, and have them in your own library, right? Yeah, you just grab them and try to upload them. That's the first comment I wanted to make. Just encourage everyone. Don't just take photos now. You have maybe having some historical photos in the library that you can upload. Then the second one is that when you go to the upload wizard, I don't know, for me, I've been trying it out, uploading some photos, but there is the one that says Wiki allows for follower is finished. I don't know if any other person has seen this. Yeah, when you see that, don't worry. The reason why it is appearing is because Wiki Labs for followers always runs between February and March. But for us in March, we have Wiki Labs Africa. It will be starting in March. So we didn't want the two competitions to run at the same time. That's why we have started what? Early. So when you start message that it has ended, don't worry, just upload your photos, and as long as you add the category, the photos will appear in the submitted photos. Yeah, those are the only two comments on the thing.
Any other comments? Any other comments?
Where is it?
It's in the main space. For those that are finished signing, yeah? I know you're in a hurry. It's in the main space. Just go straight, yeah? In the main space, that's where that you live. It's beautiful. You have a great view. That's it.
So is it for Arabica?
Even that. Even that. So for those that are finished signing, yeah, please, because we have another event happening here, so that's why I'm trying to make sure we catch up with time. But we have spread our little best to keep within time, right? That's what you want? Yeah, we'll try it, yeah. Thank you. Sing it again. Oh.
Thank you. Have a lot of content already.
Yeah.
This one is already bad. But when for photography, there is a different type of photography. So, photos. So that's what I think.
You're supposed to be a. You'll have it.
Yeah, just like the flight plan, the photos, and then match the photos because mapping you have like one photo for the area. Some software which is
Let's like this floor.
I think you guys have figured it out. Where am I? That one? Yeah, I saw it, but it looked very, very basic. I don't know if basic is the word, but I don't think it's. If it looks close to that money, let me question it. Let me show you.
Okay, like
Look at this. The quality. You can, yes, it will fly, but for just 1 week and then. Yeah, this is like, yeah, the store you can play. It has everything, but someone has it and uses it.
Fired.
How long has it been?
She's fired. Fired.
Uses that. And maybe maybe put his own light camera. That's what about the durability of it. Yeah, it can work, but for it to last for some time.
Yeah, it's
You got it on Alibaba.
some maize.
Well, I bought maize, but the girl said, right, just the soft one, but it's very hard.
Here.
It's very, very hard.
Ask and be given.
For my sale, maybe for you guys. Some of those things look nice online, but after someone mentioned, Sandra,